Hey guys, I'm FreaKii. I'm a professional Rocket League player for BS Plus competition, and today we're gonna go through my top 3 moments from the third regional of the spring split in RLCS. The first favorite moment I had was in the match against Team Queso on Playoff Sunday. It was the quarterfinal of the whole regional. They put on a lot of pressure on us. They forced us into defense a lot, and we didn't really get many moments to get out of defense.
FreaKii downfield will kill the ball back in midfield. Chronic rips it back to FreaKii.
Oh, no.
High touch against the backboard.
He's gonna do it.
Double touch. Oh my goodness.
Another heartbreaker for Team Queso. Look at the space for Iconic, and you can even see the shape from Team Queso. Nobody that was there to get up to FreaKii.
This was one of the moments that actually where Queso kind of couldn't keep the offensive pressure. I had a clear that did not really go forward, but due to my touch, Queso was forced to go all the way back, and I somehow still stayed in the middle of the field where I was waiting for Iconic to pass it to me. I intentionally wanted to pass it back to Iconic, but the ball came a little bit high. And since I knew by the way they rotated that nobody could challenge me, I just tried to set myself up for a double tap on the backboard. Luckily, they didn't defend the backboard at that time, and so I could go for an aerial, just try to put it on net as hard as I can, and they couldn't save it. It was a really fancy shot in my opinion. It was actually quite mechanical and really hard to save, really hard to predict. Yeah, probably my favorite moment from the whole tournament.
Godspell now with the back pass to Chronic. Sun into the sky. Oh, look at the redirect back to Chronic. The pass play is beautiful, and BS is up by 2.
My second favorite moment was in the semi-final on the same day against Ether. We were 2-1 down in the series, but just scored a goal in the 4th game. Immediately after the kickoff, we went into offense, got some good pressure on them. They couldn't really get out of defense. We kept the ball in their end. There was one situation where I stole the boost from one of the opponents, so I could stay up in the offense and just make pressure. Smiller passed back the ball to Iconic, and I still called that I was up front. So Iconic tried to snipe me. I thought I could maybe shoot the ball or like redirect it directly into their goal, but the ball was a little bit slow in the midfield. I got the call from one of my teammates that their defender was up. Luckily, I get the touch above Ixo. Ixo can't defend it, and Iconic then has a free goal to shoot at. So we set the game to be 2-0. I really liked that passing play because it really showed how much pressure we got directly from the kickoff, and how well we can play together when we have the time to do whatever we want.
FreaKii will close them down, and Chronic with the demo on Exotic just opening up the defense. FreaKii's there with the shot, and that is just too good, Astral. Oh my word, what a way to take the lead.
At the start of this game, we just knew the way Trainhard played directly or immediately after kickoffs, they would go very defensive, so they gave us a lot of space to go from one side of the field to the other. So left to right, right to left, it didn't matter. We had a kickoff. We kept the ball in the middle of the field. I think I took the mid boost. I'm not quite sure, but I think I took the mid boost and called that I'm on the opposite side of Godsmiller. He then just tried to boom the ball as hard as possible to the other side where I was waiting. Went for the aerial and just tried to shoot it as powerful as I could into or towards their net. It wasn't the best placement, but due to the speed and power of the ball, the opponents couldn't save it, and we went on beating them 3-0 in the series. Playing really well in my opinion. Like, that was probably the best we played on that day. So yeah, I was really proud of that moment as well, as how we just worked together as a team to create chances to set ourselves up, not just relying on solo individual plays. Yeah, so those were my 3 favorite moments of Regional 3 of the spring split of RCS. And yeah, thank you for watching and keep supporting BS Plus.